Hello everyone, welcome to another week-long Lolita vlog. I'm trying something different for this video, and that is to do mainly a voiceover, so let's see how this goes. The days in this video were not filmed consecutively. It is just a compilation of 7 days starting from the end of April to the end of May. So let's get started with the first day, which is to purchase Kei-Con tickets. And since Kei-Con's theme for this year is the brunchening, I decided to wear Angelic Pretty's Melty Cream Donut series. Donuts are the perfect dessert paired with a morning cup of coffee, and this is a pretty solid coordinate in my perspective. The little sweater vest kept me warm because it's still somewhat cold in April. As you can see, I am still wearing shoes indoors, and once again, I have to mention that I'm just wearing them for cohesion in these videos. I take them off when I move around the house, okay? Let's transition to the vlog, which just includes this video of me trying to purchase tickets, and I'm really glad that this year they did a whole weekend ticket choice instead of making us purchase tickets for each day. Since I purchased on release day, I was able to get the early bird pricing, which is very exciting. So this is me announcing that I'm going to be attending Kei-Con in Toronto this October. Let me know if you plan on attending and what you like to do in Toronto. I'm definitely going to create some videos around the travel and the event itself. Moving on to the second day, which is to attend Calgary Fan Expo. This is the biggest comic/entertainment convention in Calgary, and since a lot of people cosplay, I decided to wear Lolita as cosplay. So this coordinate is something I really only wear to conventions and is not something I wear out on the daily. The concept is, if Coca-Cola ran a maid cafe in Japan, this would be their uniform. Of course, I gotta fit in the Coca-Cola colors with the red and white, and this Access Femme collab dress is the perfect match for this concept. The apron and maid headdress really brings this concept to life, and it was really super fun to wear and see people reacting to this coordinate as a cosplay. So let's get into the vlog for this event. Calgary is a 3-hour drive for me, so driving that was no problem. I picked up my cousin and then had a hard time getting parking. Picked up the con badge and then went into the building to listen to John Rhys-Davies talk about his illustrious career in the film industry. After a fun 15-minute panel, we walked around looking at all the goods to offer because Calgary Expo really brings in so many vendors from all over that it's a really fun time and very overwhelming to join the crowds and throngs of people in those massive halls. Thankfully, the artists and comic creators were in another building, so it wasn't all that overwhelming. As you know, Artist Alley is my favorite part of conventions. I just love supporting small businesses and artists. I saw a lot of new artists and people I haven't met before, which really comes to show just how much exposure artists can have at conventions. I got a lot of goods, so here's my little shopaholic segment of this video. I have written out the artist's Instagram handles on screen so you can check out their stuff online or give them a follow to support them. I really fell for all the goods that I purchased, and I tried to buy things from artists that I haven't seen before. Though, not gonna lie, there were a few purchases from artists that I have featured before from previous art markets, but I was selective in what I bought because of my budget. Overall, this convention was very fun, and these conventions really just give me life because I feel like I'm just surrounded by my fellow otakus and fans, and the shopping is just so good. I might be back next year, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, let's move on to the third day, which is to attend an unofficial book club meeting with my favorite people, Jess and Koneji. We're going to be exchanging books that we think everyone should read, and of course my picks for some cat manga. Anyways, about the cornet, it is sailor themed because I just received the sailor hat from Meta, and I was really excited to wear it. You know, sometimes coordinates are just made up on the whim. You can't really go wrong with the marine themed socks, and the hairstyle really just emphasizes the hat. I have to mention my shoes, which are from Double Standard NYC. This is the first time I took them outside, and I gotta say they're decently comfy, even though more testing is necessary. Onto the vlog portion. If you see a difference in video quality, don't worry about it. I think this is the first time I tried my new camera out, and it's a learning curve. The club meeting was at Aspen Coffee, which is my new favorite coffee shop to read in, and I really loved the banana bread latte that I had. We also had a really good stack of art books and mangas to look through, and thanks to my friends for chilling with me that day. Alright, here we are at day 4, and it's to attend the YEG Cat Fest at Grant MacEwan. Since it is a cat festival, of course I had to bring out Meta's Dozing Cat series to wear, and I paired this dress with some clip-on cat ears from Baby to really sell the cat look. I also wore the Angelic Pretty Milk Cat necklace, so there was a good cat representation from the major brands in this coordinate. It was really exciting to attend a cat lovers festival, and I can't believe that this is the 10th year anniversary of this festival. The organizers brought in special guests such as Ben Ben and One-Eared Uno, plus all of the proceeds went to local cat shelters. After getting there, I checked in and then went straight to the programming room because I signed up for a taco catnip toy workshop. This was really simple and easy to make, and I couldn't wait to see if Timbit would enjoy it when I got home. Of course, it is stuffed with a little bit of catnip, so that should be enticing enough for him. There was a lot of programming along with local vendors and activities, so it was a really fun time perusing the area and enjoying all things cats with my fellow cat lovers. Afterwards, my sister and I had a late lunch at Hanjan because they had a special cat mango bingsu that we had to try, and the food that we had was also good too. And then at home, here is a few clips of Timbit just enjoying his new toy. By the time of this recording, sadly the taco has disintegrated because he loves it that much. Oh, he loves it so far.
You have 3 tea bags?
Okay, moving on to the fifth coordinate for this video, and this was a simple basic coordinate to watch a play. I wanted to wear Angelic Pretty's Bake Sweet Parade, and since we're just going to be sitting down in a small theater setting, I didn't want to look too dramatic in the audience, hence why the coordinate was really low-key. I also took along a Kuma Kumya so that they can enjoy some theater too. The play that I went to with my sister was called The Oculus Holiday by Stuart Lemon, and this is the first time in 15 years that it is being played again on stage. The premise was a lady going on holiday to Switzerland, and it was set in 1931 to 1934. I was unprepared for the themes and the storyline. It was a really wild ride, and while I think the actors did such a great job, I wish I had some sort of warning before watching this play. To soothe the brain after the play, we went to Damso, a Japanese izakaya style restaurant, and had some really delicious food. And of course, the evening ended with some ice cream at Made by Marcus and some pretty evening skies. Moving on to the sixth coordinate, and this was for a brunch adventure downtown. I never ventured downtown, and since I was planning on walking lots, I wore something super casual and comfy. This pullover is one of my favorites from Polychrome Goods, and it's got my favorite saying of "Life is pain, au chocolat." I paired this with some darker socks, and I'm still testing out those double standard NYC ballet runners. It's a great basic cord and one that I enjoy wearing for quick errands. I was able to take the train easily to downtown and suffered a bare forehead because the wind was so strong. But I made it to Dusk, which is short for Drunken Ox Sober Cat, and made it with 10 minutes to spare for the 1-hour breakfast sandwich bundle special. This cafe was really so aesthetic and lovely. Can you believe the coffee and sandwich together were just $10 Canadian plus tip? It was a really good veggie avocado egg sandwich, and I really hope to make it back to this place in the future again. I highly recommend it. Afterwards, I rocked around downtown trying to find the downtown Spark art installations, and sadly, because it was so windy, Kevin, the one I was looking forward to seeing the most, wasn't on his perch on top of the building. The videos don't do it justice, but it was very, very windy. So kind of understandable why Kevin wasn't there, but at least I found the disco dogs in the square. So I took photos and video of them, and they really remind me of a character from Fullmetal Alchemist, and if you know, you know. Anyways, that was a short fun outing, but it's short outings like this that really allow me to enjoy the alone time. And I'll be doing it again sometime soon. Alrighty, on to the last coordinate for this vlog, and this is to stay home and make ginger tofu dessert called Tofu nước đường. Pardon me butchering Vietnamese, but it is a very soft, gentle tofu dessert, and it is easy on the palate and stomach, which is what I really wanted to make. To make it, I decided to wear something refreshing for the summer weather, and it's Meta's Pink Lemonade series. I really love this series and was super happy to wear this with the matching maid style headpiece. This print always reminds me of summer, and I look forward to wearing it every summer. On to making the dessert. You'll need a knob of ginger, and you'll just need to skin it and julienne it. And then add 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 cup of water to a pot. Bring it to a boil, and then you'll mix in the julienned ginger and then stir it around for 5 to 10 minutes for it to thicken slightly. I made it easier for myself by using store-bought silken tofu, but you can make silken tofu from a kit as well. They do have those available at the Asian markets. And with the tofu, you can slice it however you want, but you'll just need to layer it into a cup with the tofu and then the syrup until you get the desired amount. And voila, a simple, easy dessert is done. I personally really love eating this, and it's one of my favorite desserts to enjoy. And if you try this dessert, let me know how it went for you. And with that, that is the whole video. Let me know what your favorite coordinates were and what you've been doing while wearing Lolita lately. I'll hopefully be back with some more content soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!